Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Monday, January 19th, 2026. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. Weird weekend weather-wise, but I'll tell you, it was a good one to get stuff done around the house since I've lost all interest in the NFL. Anyhow, here's a bit of boomer trivia that I didn't know. What short-lived variety show in the late 1970s gave Pee Wee Herman his start? Stick around, we're going to have that answer for you in a few minutes. But now we do have a lot of news to catch up on, so let's get right into it, shall we? Hardesty Funeral Home, a long-running chain of family-owned funeral homes in Anne Arundel County, has closed after more than 100 years in business, and its 3 properties are now on the market. The company ended operations on December 31st, and the locations listed for sale are 12 Ridgely Avenue in West Annapolis, 851 Annapolis Road in Gambrels, and 905 Galesville Road down in Galesville. The closure comes as the funeral industry continues shifting toward cremation and smaller services, trends that have really changed the economics for many traditional funeral homes nationwide. Hardesty does trace its roots to 1911, founded in Galesville by blacksmith Thomas A. Hardesty. The company's origin story says it began when a traveling family of gypsies sought help after the death of a child near the West River area, leading Hardesty to create a casket, marking the start of what became a multi-location business. The Annapolis Mall has tapped real estate veteran Bill Baker as its new general manager, putting day-to-day operations and long-term strategy under a leader with more than 35 years of shopping center management experience. Centennial, the mall's managing partner, announced the appointment on behalf of the ownership group led by Centennial and Atlas Hill Real Estate. In the role, Baker is going to oversee operations, leasing strategy, marketing, community engagement, and tenant relations, with an emphasis on customer experience and property performance. Baker previously served as the general manager of the Annapolis Town Center and has led major properties across the country, including guiding a $30 million redevelopment at Perimeter Mall in Atlanta. Well, we all know that Southwest Airlines remains the dominant carrier at BWI, and for many Maryland families, it is still the easiest airline to build trips around because of flight frequency and nonstop options. But some of the airline's most famous quirks are changing. Southwest has begun charging for checked bags and many fare types, while still providing free checked bags for certain customers based on fare, elite status, or credit card benefits. The airline is also moving away from open seating, with assigned seating expected to begin for flights operating in 2026 as part of a broader boarding overhaul. The silver lining for regular BWI flyers is that Southwest is still positioning itself as much more flexible than many competitors when plans change, although its new basic style fare comes with tighter rules than longtime flyers may be used to. Now, one of the simplest ways to soften that blow, especially on the new bag fee reality, is a Chase Southwest Rapid Rewards credit card, since the updated policy preserves a free checked bag benefit for card members along with other perks, especially helpful for families when just one bag somehow morphs into 4. Anyhow, we do have a bunch of links at eyeonannapolis.net. If you don't have the card, I've got it. It's a great card. Southwest still remains a great carrier out of BWI, and just a tip for you today. Well, Annapolis is bringing back one of its signature spring waterfront traditions when the Annapolis Maritime Museum and Park hosts the annual oyster roast and sock burning on Saturday, March 21st, from noon to 4, with a rain date of Sunday, March 22nd. The event does pair unlimited oysters and live music with the long-running tradition of tossing winter socks into the fire to welcome the boating season and the spring equinox. Organizers do say that attendees can expect a classic Annapolis afternoon with food trucks on site, a shucking contest, and beer and wine and select cocktails available for purchase. Ticket options include a $125 People's Choice that adds 2 drink tickets to the thing and access to tasting stations from noon to 2 p.m., along with voting for the best oyster dish created by local chefs. General admission is $50 for adults, $10 for children ages 5 to 10, and free for kids under 5. The museum says that it will use biodegradable cups, plates, and utensils, and will recycle aluminum, glass, and oyster shells. and does note that dog strollers and personal chairs are not going to be permitted due to the crowd size. Tickets are available now to members and on Thursday of this week for the general public, and they will sell out. So you want to put that on your calendar. You can go to amaritime.org and get all of the information and your tickets. And Annapolis music fans can start 2026 with a salute to the Queen of Soul when a tribute to Aretha comes to Ram's Head on stage on Sunday the 25th at 12:30. The event is presented by AM/FM, otherwise known as Annapolis Musicians Fund for Musicians, in partnership with the Songbird Collective, and will feature a lineup of local and regional performers playing tribute to Aretha Franklin's catalog. That lineup does include Devon Daniil, Leslie Weber, Heather Britt, Natalie Carrasca-Cox, Nan Anna, Meg Murray, Laura Brino, Angie Miller, Michelle Heaton, and Mac Heat, the Stansbury Sisters in Radio City featuring Najiba Almadi and Noel Packett. Tickets are only $30 a person, and organizers say that the proceeds will support AM/FM and the Songbird Festival, which is a free community event showcasing women and non-binary musicians and artists, and that's scheduled for May 3rd at Maryland Hall. Tickets for this show are available at ramsheadonstage.com, and this will be a good one. On Saturday on the Local Business Spotlight, we chatted with Jordan and Jenny from Gray's Craze, which is a brand new charcuterie biz right here in Edgewater. If you missed it, you want to give that a listen. And if you do know of a local business or organization that we should feature on our Local Business Spotlight, let me know. I'll be more than happy to reach out. All right, that is a wrap. First off, thank you as always for listening and sharing, and a quick thank you to our sponsors for the day's Daily News Brief: Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Hospice of the Chesapeake, and Macmedics. As for your Boomer Trivia, The Gong Show was the show that gave Pee Wee Herman his start, and I had no idea. All right, now you need to stay tuned for your local Eye on Annapolis weather from George Young. And because of the holiday, Ann Covington from CovingtonAlsina is not here, but she will be back next week with her Monday Money Report. All of that's coming your way in less than a minute.
There are more than 500 pets in the care of the SPCA of Anne Arundel County that need good homes, and they have so much to offer the rest of us. At Annapolis Subaru, we are committed to helping the SPCA see that these animals stay safe and healthy. All year long, Annapolis Subaru partners with the SPCA to host pet adoption events, sponsor vaccination clinics, and community events. We feature pets on our weekly Canines and Crosstreks podcast. Our associates and our Subaru customers show up in packs at the Walk for the Animals and Lights on the Bay events. You can help our SPCA find loving homes for these pets. Volunteer, donate, foster, read a book, scratch some ears, or rub some bellies. Show up for the pets in the care of the SPCA of Anne Arundel County.
Next up, we're diving into today's Eye on Annapolis weather forecast. From sunny skies over the bay to storm warnings that could impact your plans, we've got the details to keep you ahead of the curve. Stay tuned. It's all coming your way in just a moment.
Hey everyone, this is George Young with the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief weather forecast for Monday, January 19th. Conditions will remain fairly cold for the Annapolis region all the way through the weekend, with tomorrow bringing especially cold conditions. Look for sunny highs today near 40 degrees, but it'll feel colder than that as winds gust out of the west over 20 miles per hour at times as a fresh batch of cold air moves into the region, with AM lows tomorrow in the 13 to 19 degree range as highs Tuesday struggle to climb through the upper 20s as winds remain breezy, producing wind chills in the teens much of the day tomorrow, with AM lows Wednesday again down into the teens. From there, we'll see temps near 40 degrees on Thursday with mid to upper 40s Friday, but then it's right back into the 30s, 4 p.m. highs over the weekend. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young for Eye on Annapolis Weather. Make it a great day out there today. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to visit eyeonannapolis.net/weather for the latest conditions and forecast information for the Annapolis region, so you can always stay weather informed.
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming, and determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, we want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive, and it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
Have you ever had to wait to get an appointment at the Apple Store? Skip the wait and the line at the mall by visiting Mac Medics in Severna Park, where appointments are not necessary. Mac Medics is an Apple authorized premium service provider. Mac Medics services all Apple devices, including broken iPhone screens and batteries, and all without an appointment. Most iPhone repairs are complete the same day and usually within a few hours. Mac Medics is also an Apple authorized reseller and sell Apple products at the same price as the Apple Store. Visit Mac Medics in Severna Park or Lanham for Apple authorized sales and service and shop local. Don't wait for help. Call Mac Medics at 410-757-MAX, which is 410-757-6227. It's 410-757-6227. Or visit them online at macmedics.com. You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.